Georgia Brown in Sydney. Muslim fundamentalists are reported to have executed one of the 4 Soviet officials kidnapped last night. A caller to the Voice of Lebanon radio claimed that the hostage was executed about 9 o'clock our time. Earlier, the kidnappers had said they would begin to shoot the hostages one at a time if there was no response to their demands for Moscow to try to bring about a ceasefire in the northern Lebanon city of Tripoli. The Muslim fundamentalists are beleaguered in the city by Syrian-backed militias. The pro-Syrian forces now ring Tripoli and are slowly pushing their way towards the port. More than 200 people have been killed in the past 4 days. Israeli planes have bombed the headquarters of the PLO in Tunis. The Israeli military has confirmed the attack, apparently by 6 aircraft. Last week, the Israelis vowed to avenge the killing of 3 Israelis aboard a yacht in Cyprus by PLO members. The PLO made its headquarters in Tunis after being driven from Beirut in 1982 by the Israelis. A jury tonight found District Court Judge John Ford not guilty of 2 charges of attempting to pervert the course of justice.
The jury returned their verdict after about 7.5 hours of deliberation. When the presiding judge, Mr. Justice Maxwell, said, "Judge Ford, you are discharged," the whole courtroom erupted in spontaneous applause. Judge Ford's daughter broke down and cried. His wife held her head in her hands. When the judge came out, he was met with more applause and cheering.
The issues that have been brought up in this trial are going to make life more difficult for judges now. Will you still be able to talk to each other the way you did before?
Oh, I don't know that. I think that's a pretty hard question. I wouldn't like to answer that one.
Has it been a trying time for you, sir?
Trying? Oh, I think it's been damn near impossible.
What now, sir? What are you going to do right now?
Go back to work as soon as possible.
Japanese police fear a revival of massive protests at Tokyo's Narita airport. Demonstrators, mainly farmers and students, clashed with police this week during a protest over construction of a second runway at the airport. Police cracked down hard on demonstrators to try to prevent a resurgence of the violent protests that delayed the opening of the airport in the 1970s. In this clash, they arrested more than 75 people. Finally, the weather outlook. Canberra, Brisbane and Darwin can expect fine weather. Melbourne, early drizzle, and Sydney should be warm early, followed by a cool change. Good night.